Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming my what's in my hospital bag and what's in my partner's hospital bag. So I already filmed the babies one. I didn't want to do all three in the same video, but John's is kind of self-explanatory and straightforward, so I figured I could combine his with mine and just have one video and get it over with, because finding time to film and finding patience to film is getting very difficult in these last couple of weeks. So I'm just going to jump right on into it and take stuff out as I see it. It's not going to be in any rhyme or reason, so yes, just bear with me. So for the first thing, I have a towel. I also have one packed. Yes, I have one packed in my bag for if I decide I want to shower, which I'm planning on it, just because I have had people tell me that that was one of the best things they did after they delivered, was they just took a quick shower. They felt a lot better, they felt clean, they just felt a lot more like themselves after. So because it's a very sweaty process, you have a lot of stuff coming out of you, you probably feel very gross. Some people probably don't find the time to, so I might not actually end up being able to do that, but I have a separate towel for that. That's just one I don't really care about because I am going to be using it at the hospital. But this towel is specifically to go in my car on the way there, just in case my water breaks. Most likely it won't. I don't want to say most likely, but water breaking, it's not a given thing. So some people, their water doesn't break and it has to be broken. So this might not be necessary, but I wanted to do this just because the last thing you want to do when you get to the hospital is be trying to clean up this mess in your car. Especially my car is pretty new and I know it would be in the back of my mind the entire time. So I'm taking this, and this is just like laying on top of our stuff so I can just put it in there whenever we leave. Next is, I'm not going to pick it up because I'm not going to be able to get it all in the frame and it's kind of heavy, but I'm just taking a carry-on like roller suitcase that we just already had. I didn't buy a separate bag. I didn't buy like a duffel bag or anything. So yes. But the first thing I see is this folder, and it has a sticky note on it that says medical documents, just in case John needs to get it. I mean, obviously it's kind of straightforward. Like if I say go get the folder, he'll know there's only one folder, but just in case. And what I have in here. So it's not all just medical, but it's kind of just stuff I'm gonna need. The first thing I have is I took a picture of my insurance card and of my driver's license, and I put it onto a document. Yeah, I put the picture onto a document just in case I don't have mine handy for some reason, or I forget it, I don't know. Just in case. Somebody told me I should do that, and that made a lot of sense to me. So I have that, and then I also have my social security number on here, my allergies to certain medicines and to gluten, obviously, and my current medications that I'm taking. Just in case, for some reason, I can't think of anything, but you never know. It's better to be safe than sorry. Just in case some reason I can't tell someone this, John has this, and he can get this folder out and look. I also have my birth plan that my doula got typed up for me and printed out. I have 2 copies just in case I am going to have John and my mother-in-law in the room, as well as my doula. So somebody will have, and my doula will already have one. So I have 2 for at least a couple people to have. And then this is completely not necessary, I'm sure, but I am trying to deliver naturally with no epidural. And I'm not completely against an epidural, just my preferences, and just I've done some research and stuff, and I'm gonna really try. And because of that, I know it's going to be painful. I'm not dumb. So many people have said, when I told them that I didn't want an epidural, they're like, you know it's gonna hurt, right? I'm like, yes, obviously it's going to hurt. So I've been trying to get some things prepared for me to be able to do this naturally, unmedicated, and kind of help me through the pain. So first is I typed up, why am I blanking? I typed up Bible verses and put them in a document in like a little text box, and I printed them out and cut the cut the boxes out and stapled them together. It's kind of a little booklet, and they're kind of ones that are, I mean, they're in the Bible, they aren't like labor verses. Like, that's not what they are, obviously, but they resonated with me in the process of labor. So I'll give you a couple of examples. Here I have, perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created, Esther 4:74. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord will be with you. Be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. That one really resonated with me. You're getting an amazing thing out of this tough journey. And so I was like, that one is, yes. Another one here. For I am the Lord your God who takes, For I am the Lord your God who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. Those are just some examples. Again, if you're not religious, you're not going to want this, or if this just seems stupid. Some things, like some people, hypnobirthing really works well for them. I looked into it, and to me, I just know myself and I know it would make sense to me, and that would not help at all. I would get really frustrated and have someone turn it off. So that is something that seemed like it would work to me, and it really, I think I saw it on Pinterest, and people just got sticky notes and put them on in their hospital, but I figured this was easier and I could have it prepared. So yes, and going with that, I have, sorry, my suitcase is down here and I have to bend, and it takes a little bit because it's kind of hard to move now. Here we go. Okay. Going with the Bible verses, I have my beet pill and my charger and a pair of headphones. I don't even know where all those things are right now. And yes. And so with this, I downloaded a playlist on Spotify. It was already created. Somebody had already created it for themselves and had made it public. And so I just downloaded theirs. And it was specifically a labor and delivery playlist and it has religious songs. So religious songs really help me get through tough times. Again, if you're not religious, or if you don't like religious music, or if that just sounds like something that wouldn't help you, then you don't need that, obviously. I mean, it's not necessary even for me, but if it gets you through the pain and it's going to get you one step closer to your baby without an epidural, if that's what you're wanting, then whatever works for you, you got to do it. So that's what this is for. Next, I have 2 robes. So the reason I have 2, again, I'm a first-time mom. I guarantee you there are so many things in here that I do not need, but they made sense to me, and I really tried to keep this very minimal. Again, I don't know if it is, but I mean, whatever. So I have this one. This one's an older robe. It's not fuzzy. I like fuzzy robes, but I get really hot actually, so I wouldn't ever use it. So I don't have any furry robes. But I have this for if I decide I don't want to wear the hospital gown, which I have had to put it on. And that thing is just so scratchy and big. And this is easy access. Like, it's still a robe. And so I am planning on wearing this as long as they'll let me instead of the hospital gown. Just because it's smaller, it's tighter, and it's not as huge and gross. And not for pictures, not to be cute either. It's just strictly comfort, and I don't know, you don't have to worry about it opening in the back all the time and just all that stuff. So, and the second one is a cuter one. This was a gift from my mom for Christmas. I actually asked for this. This is going to be for after she's here. I love this, and I would love to wear this during the labor process, but labor is messy and a lot of fluids come out of you. You're getting checked a lot. Yes, sometimes you throw up. So I was like, I do not want to wear this during labor and completely ruin it and never be able to wear it again. So that's why I don't mind. That one's gray and it's boring. I've had it for forever, and if it gets some stains, it gets some stains. This I want to keep nice. So I'm planning on wearing this after she's here. I am going to have a lot of family and friends over. Some people said like they took cute outfits and they never touched them, which that's true, but that's not really an outfit. It's a robe, so it's more comfy. It's cute but comfy, I guess. That's what I'm trying to get at. So next I have my camera. This is actually empty because I'm filming right now. We are planning on vlogging the experience. I know our hospital does not allow you to vlog during the actual birthing process, so we're gonna try and sneak it, but at the same time, if we're not thinking about it, it's fine. Like, I wouldn't be showing anything graphic anyways. And if we did, I would cut it out to post because obviously, no, duh. But we are planning on vlogging, so that's, again, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Who the heck knows what I'm going to be up for in the actual process. So who knows. Next is a pair of shower shoes. Again, if I don't decide to shower, these aren't necessary, but I got these off Amazon and they just look like this. And they're like squishy. I didn't, even the hospital tells you if you're gonna want to shower, bring something that so you don't touch your feet, because gross. So there's that. These were super cheap. I think they were like 10 bucks maybe on Amazon. Again, if there's something that I think I should link, I will link it down below, so just make sure you check that out. Going with Amazon, I bought hospital socks. I think they can just be like non-slip socks, but for some reason I wasn't finding anything aside from like men's ones, and I was like, I don't want a huge sock. So came in a pack of 3. They go a little over your ankle. They have grips on the bottom, and it came with pink, black, and taupe, tan, whatever. These were really cheap also. I will link these down below. I got them off Amazon as well, if I didn't already say that. I have my going home outfit. I just have a pair of leggings and just a loose fitting top. I got this from Urban Outfitters. It's very like boxy and loose. It's super cute on. It even fits right now, so it will definitely fit leaving the hospital. And my leggings are Lululemon. I got these specifically for postpartum. They actually fit right now, which is awesome. They don't go like all the way over my belly obviously, but they fit on the bottom part. They're the Align leggings, I believe. I heard Alex Garza talk about these in her, I don't even remember what it was. It was either her like pregnancy must-haves or how to style your bump, or I can't remember, one of those videos, but she talked about these leggings and how they are awesome maternity leggings. And they aren't see-through. I bent over, I tested them, and I'm very excited, and they feel nice. They are, like I said, they are Lululemon, so they are a little pricey. They were $98 before tax, which I'm not normally a big spender on clothes, but I don't really have a lot of pants that are going to be able to be worn postpartum, so I wanted to buy a pair of those. And they're black, so you can't really see any stains, so that's good. Next, like I mentioned, I have another towel. This is just a pool towel, so if it gets gross and I have to throw it away, I'm not gonna care. So again, this will be the one that I use to take a shower with at the hospital, because hospital towels are itchy, kind of like hotels. Maybe I just stay at crappy hotels, but they're always itchy, and I'm like, can you not make these softer? Nobody wants to shower with this. Next, I have a charger for my phone. I have my wallet, and I have my checkbook. This is not necessary. For me it is. I am having someone encapsulate my placenta, and so she'll be coming to pick that up while we're in the hospital, and I'm going to pay her. And then we are also having a photographer come to the hospital and take pictures of Rory. It's called like Fresh 48, that's what she calls it. And she comes within 48 hours of the baby being here and takes pictures at the hospital, so I need to pay her as well. I have two nursing bras. I don't know if I'll need to, but you definitely need at least one, especially one that's just easy to open, because they put them directly on your chest and they encourage you to start breastfeeding. So one that's easily open, or yeah, has easy access. And then the other one, all the birthing units at the hospital here have tubs that you can labor in for a while, and so I wanted to have one to wear just because we will be vlogging, or we're planning on it, and so I don't want to be bare. And I mean, in the moment, who the heck knows what you're comfortable with? You're probably comfortable with everything, honestly, and you don't care who sees what. But my mother-in-law is going to be in the room, so I wanted to at least be covered up and have a bra on. And then they have underwear there, and like the huge ones and stuff. So a pair of socks, and I have a pair of regular underwear to wear home. I probably won't if they give me some, but you never know. Since I am wearing leggings, I might have to wear these and just wear a pad, but we'll see. Who knows? So, and then these socks are just for going home as well. I have breast pads, which I'm sure they have some, but just in case. And if they don't have the same brand, I would like to use these and kind of get used to them and see like how they work, if they're absorbent, if they're not. If they aren't, I need to go get some more because this is the only kind I have. And then, oh, here's what I was looking for earlier. I have a pair of headphones in case I don't want to listen to my music on the Beat Pill, and then I have my Beat Pill charger. And then lastly, in my suitcase, I have a few things of Mother's Milk tea. I've heard a lot of people say that this really helps them with their milk come in and their milk supply. I might not actually want this, but I can just, if I decide I want to, I can just ask John to get me a cup of hot water, and I can have this and hopefully help my milk come in a little faster or set my milk supply right off the bat. So I just have 3 of these. I bought a whole box a few days ago, so, and I figured I'd put just a few in there. And then these next things aren't in my actual bag. First, I have a cooler. This will be what my placenta goes in. The person that's encapsulating it just told me to get a cooler and to tell the nurses, and they are going to take my placenta to test it and make sure it doesn't have an infection or anything, or any bacteria, because you don't want to encapsulate an infected placenta, because that doesn't make sense. So they will test it, and then if it's okay, they're going to bring it back, put it on ice, and put it in this cooler, and then the lady's just going to come up to our room, pick this up, go encapsulate it, and bring it back within 24 hours. So that's what this is for. Again, if you're not having your placenta encapsulated, this is not necessary for you. And this last one is just completely depends on Rory and how alert she is. If she's just super sleepy. Some babies are just super sleepy after the birthing process, and this is, the nurses at the hospital told me this. They said if they're really just fighting waking up to feed, they'll encourage you to hand express or pump if you have brought your pump, and they'll feed the colostrum to the baby with a spoon, so, or with a syringe. So I have my pump in here and like all the attachments and stuff, and it's just in a big purse. And then I also have, I probably won't need this because they do suggest that you don't use a bottle, but I mean, I got a slow flow nipple, and this is one of the best rated ones for breastfed babies. I'm not planning on using this, but I have one just in case. One of the bottles that we're using, the Komotomo, and then I just have like the charger, the whatever these are called, the tubes, and then I have the flanges and all that stuff. So that's what's in here. And I also have the instructions, just because there are so many different settings on the Spectre S2 that I can't keep up with it, and so I was like, I'm just gonna put this in here just in case I need to look at it. And they also said even if she doesn't need me to use this, they will kind of help me, they'll have me set it up and everything and show me how it works. And they'll also look at your flange size to see if it fits your nipple correctly, and if it doesn't, they have other sizes there at the hospital. They have the ones for the Spectra, they have the ones for the Medela. I think Lancino has a breast pump maybe, I can't exactly remember, but they have all different sizes for all of them. So if you don't have the right size, you can purchase them there. And they were actually, my sister-in-law had to do that, and they were actually cheaper at the hospital than online to buy a different size of flange. So I figured I can take this and they can look at it and make sure that it all fits me correctly, so I don't have to come back later. Even if I do, that's fine. Oh, whoops. This is also going to be in my bag. This is just my makeup bag. Probably won't need this, I know, but sometimes you just feel better after you put a little bit of mascara on or something. So, and I don't ever wear a lot of makeup. Even right now, I just have concealer and then mascara and some blush on. So that's probably, if I decide I want to, that's probably all I will do. I might not, but then again, whatever makes you feel better after you just delivered a baby, you do you. And then I have my toiletry bag. So this has comb, toothbrush, shampoo, conditioner, or no, face wash, mouthwash, shampoo, body wash, and conditioner. Okay, and then I have toothpaste, moisturizer. Q-tips. I don't think I'm gonna need these, but I always Q-tip my ears after I shower, so if I do end up showering, I'm gonna want to do that, or else it's gonna drive me crazy. I have my inhaler because I have asthma. I probably should need that maybe during labor. An extra hair tie, some like a lip mask, because even my doula was like, make sure if you forget anything, do not forget chapstick and a hair tie, because your hair's gonna tick you off. I even cut my hair and it's still probably gonna tick me off, and your lips get very chapped because one, hospitals are very dry and you're breathing through your mouth a lot during labor. So I have my prenatals because I am going to keep up with these after I deliver, just because I am breastfeeding and I need all those extra vitamins. Contacts. I think these were already in here because I'm not gonna wear these at the hospital. And makeup wipes and bobby pins, just in case I have any extra hairs. So that is, oh, and deodorant. And that is it for my toiletry bag. Again, if I don't end up taking a shower, half of the stuff I'm not gonna need, like my body wash, shampoo, conditioner, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanna have it just in case, because first time, you never know. And like I said, so many people have told me that the best thing they did after they had a baby was take a shower at the hospital. So that's it for mine. Let me go grab John's hospital bag, and then I will show you what he has packed for his. Okay, so like I said, that was it for my bag. Actually, I forgot to mention that I am going to be taking my own pillow. I have a very bad attachment to my pillow ever since I was little, and it goes everywhere with me. It went with me when I traveled abroad. It goes with us on vacation. If I stay at a friend's house, or used to, I would take it. Yes, I'm taking my own pillow, and John is also taking his, but they're on our bed, so I'm not going to go get them. So I wanted to mention those right off the bat before I forgot. So John, I can lift this one up, is just taking his duffel. He just has a canvas duffel that he got for other stuff, and it just works. Right off the bat, I see Kind bars, and I packed this for him, and I asked him if there was anything else he wanted, and he was like, you covered everything. So these I've read this on a ton of different blog posts, because I did look at a lot of posts to see if I was missing anything, and the nurses at the labor and delivery unit at our hospital actually told us to pack snacks. I don't have any snacks for me yet. I need to get some, but these are also gluten-free, so if I am really hungry, I can have one of these. But yeah, just Kind bars, vanilla blueberry, and obviously this isn't a full meal, but if he's really hungry and he needs something in a pinch, he can have this. And then next I see his charger. He has like a 10-foot long charger or something, so that's in here. His toiletry bag, it is missing a few things because he uses them and he doesn't have like travel size ones, but he has a toothbrush in here, some cologne. He's also going to have his medicine that he takes every day, his deodorant, and what was the last thing? Let me look. I have it on the list. Oh, that's it for toiletries for him, just because if he needs to shower, he even told me he's gonna feel a lot more comfortable coming home just really quick and taking a quick shower and coming back. So those are what he's just taking for if he just needs to brush his teeth, or if he's getting all sweaty and stressed out. So that's what's in there. And then I have 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of underwear. If he needs more, again, he's planning on coming back a couple of times at least. His brother-in-law is going to be here to watch our dog, but he is going to come after the baby's here and bring something that she's worn for a little bit so he can smell it, our dog, and get used to her scent. We read that that was a good thing to do before you bring home your first baby for your new dog, or for your dog, and also just to get things cleaned up and stuff before I come, because he knows that if I come home and the place is a mess, I'm going to be frazzled. So that's just me and my perfectionist ways. And then 2 shirts, a pair of sweatpants, and a pair of jeans. And the only other thing that's not in here, because he uses them every day, so I'm not going to put them in here. I have them on a list. If I have a whole list of the stuff that can't go in here yet because we use them, and it sits on top of our stuff so we can get it before we leave. The last thing that for him that isn't in here, aside from his pillow that I mentioned earlier, is his headphones. He has AirPods. He's not going to use those when I'm in labor, but after, if he has homework to do or if he's just watching something while I'm resting, hopefully, then he can use those. So that's it for his. His is a lot more straightforward and simple than mine and the baby's, but you know what? You need a lot of stuff. Well, you think you need a lot of stuff to have a baby, so you really don't. But I mean, it's your first time, or my first time, so I figured better to be safe than sorry. So that's it. And then her car seat's installed and everything, so everything is ready and it's all sitting by our door. Like I said, we have a list of the stuff that isn't in there yet, and then we are good to go. So that is all that I have for what's in my hospital bag and what's in my partner's hospital bag. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys maybe saw something that you hadn't thought of yet, or if there's something I'm missing that you think I really need to take with me to the hospital, make sure you comment down below, because I like being prepared. Even if it is a little over the top, it's better to be safe than sorry. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like me, make sure you subscribe, and I will be back in the next few days with another video. Bye guys.